Yo. We watch battles in the building. Me, my man Stacks. I'm Stacks. My man DJ.
Yo,
And we giving y'all the official known recap. Uh, battle by battle. You know what I'm saying? Um, so where we start? Sheed and She happens in Swervo versus Authentic and Kid Slade.
man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Out of all the people that could have walked on that stage last night, I couldn't have named any one of them to do that. You know what I mean? I was thinking anybody. You know what I mean? Maybe some old people we haven't seen in a long time, but only person I could probably say that I was excited to see before they started rapping was she. And she gets crazy. I'm happy to see.
Uh, how you calling the battle?
Uh, yeah, I got Sheed and what's his name? Man, I forgot that nigga name. Hold on, let me look at the card.
Swervo?
Yeah, Swerve. I'm down there on the card. Yeah, man. I
They
got.
ain't have a team name.
No, they just had their names under each other on the little card shit. But I mean on the display while the battle was going. But yeah, that I
What you
definitely
give it to? A 2-1, 3-0?
2-1. I feel like in the third round, Kid Slade and Authentic was really cooking. Like if they would have switched their third to their first, it would have been a different battle. But I just felt like Swervo and she was outweighing them the whole battle.
You got the winner. I gave it to them niggas 2-1, but like I told you before we got on live, I really want to watch these shits again. You know what I'm saying? But based off the first watch that I seen, I want to go ahead and give it to them 2-1. I gave them niggas the first two, and I gave the Kid Slater in the last, Kid Slater Authentic the last round.
Yeah,
But I got them 2-1 on that. What's the next battle?
I'm putting up the card right now.
Yo, what's poppin', people?
What's going down?
Good with y'all niggas. We doing this known recap right now. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, I feel like the event was trash. DJ gave it a 5 out of 10. That shit was like, compared to like, let's keep it a bean, because we watch a lot of battles in this bitch. Compared to like the what was the Remy card? Compared to the RBE Divide and Conquer. Even Bullpen had a solid ass good quiet card.
Start the thing.
Trenches was fire. This event was like, we gonna get to it, bro. Cause what's the next battle? Fuck it, we gonna talk about it.
Are we going in order or what we doing?
Yeah, let's just go order how to.
Who was next? Was it the PG Killers next, or who was next?
Yeah, they damn sure
Okay,
was. PG
yeah,
Killers versus the Foot Soldiers.
yeah.
Yo, my God, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Listen, put some respect on these niggas' names. DNA and John, they went in there and got crazy. I get on the battle 3-0. That's
Yeah,
how I feel. You
me
know what I'm
too.
saying? But some
Like
people might have it 2-1 or whatever the case may be, but I get in the battle 3-0. I feel like they got busy every round. I do feel like the Atlanta crowd is ass. I brought
yeah,
this up in a Swave interview. I feel like the Atlanta crowd is always good for RBE events.
I feel like they
But they
unresponsive.
shaky for
Yeah,
you or relevance. They always, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like the crowd didn't make it no better, but I feel like at times they kind of got it right. When niggas was cooking, they was cooking. When they was ass, they was ass. But at the same time, some of them niggas was cooking that they wasn't getting some of that shit. Cause I think at one point in time, Fonz and Av was cooking and
yeah.
niggas just wasn't catching it and shit like that. But as far as this battle go in particular, I feel like DNA and John got busy. They went up there and showed what the fuck from the first round from the door to the ending of it. They just showed levels to that shit and why they are what they are. Cause everybody had them foot soldiers winning this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I gave him the battle 3-0. What you give him?
I give it 3-2. See, my thing personally on this battle is I feel like DNA and John would beat Suppress Soul and Foots individually anyway. You know what I mean? That's just how I
Mm-hmm.
feel.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. So you put them together, they just putting their brains together, which is crazy. Especially when those are two of the most tactical veterans we have. Like we have others, but they're really tactical. They pick who they want to battle, and they pick their angles, and they know what to do. And this one wasn't even really an angle. They just really went up there and talked their shit like, y'all can't do what we do. You know what I mean? Whether we going
Yeah, it
outside.
wasn't no angle. I mean, the only
Yeah.
angle would be it wasn't even really no angle, but it's just
They were
about
just
like
talking to them niggas. Yeah, for sure.
nah, they was pretty much getting busy and shit, man. I gave them the battle 3-0, man. Like I feel like they displayed that it was levels. Not to say it's a Flair Soul and Foots wasn't saying nothing because they was.
Hey,
Like I
question.
said, the crowd was shaky. What's up?
When the last time John battled on URL? It's been a minute,
That
huh?
was it Surf? The first it was Surf.
Nah, he battled
No,
somebody.
no, 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 no. No, it was Surf.
But
He battled unless that one he did a one rounder before that, and then the next battle he battled
this shit about to, all right, I see what
he was saying he
that
lost.
was.
Who the fuck did he battle?
I don't know.
I don't feel like it was on URL though.
I don't think it was on URL either.
If it wasn't URL, then the last thing was Surf. That nigga was quiet for a minute
I'm about
after
to say,
Surf.
yeah, I
Surf
can't.
put that nigga down. You
I
know what I mean?
can't.
Yeah, so I feel like it was Surf, but I might be wrong. I know he did have battles after that. I'm not sure if they was on you. I don't think I
Oh,
know one of them for sure wasn't on URL. That one
was
round of
it?
shit wasn't on URL.
Was it Chef Trez?
Yeah, so it was Chef Trez. That was on URL.
Yeah, I just thought
So
about.
Chef Trez was his last URL battle. I know it was something in between. That's why I was like, that's why I kept saying if it wasn't, it would have had to been Surf. So Chef Trez was his next pop out. He did that one round of some shit, and then he popped out against Chef Trez on URL and shit. So
Yeah, that
yeah.
was
What's
yeah.
the next battle though?
Let's see. I think it was Avon Farms and T-Top and Swamp. I think. I'm not sure.
This
It
battle.
was either them or Hollow. I don't remember.
All right, let's just go with that one. Let me see for this battle. Again, it might have been something with the crowd. It might have been something with the chemistry, but I did think that Avon Farms would have had a better chemistry, being as though they done this before already. You know what I'm saying? They had a 2-on-2, and they was when they had the 2-on-2 against Keyshawn and Lou, they was fire. They was fucking fire. You feel
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
was
saying?
crazy.
So to see them in this battle or whatever, and they come how they came, it was just kind of crazy. Now they was saying some shit. Now let me say this. I'm a fan of Swamp. I don't know why some people in the group don't fuck with Swamp. I like Swamp. I feel like Swamp beat some of niggas' favorites, and he don't get the credit that he deserves. I like Swamp. I like T-Top. So you got North Carolina and South Carolina coming together, the Carolina Coalition. I kind of knew them niggas was gonna be a problem. I would like to see more T-Top and Swamp. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I feel like they could kind of level up with the 2-on-2 shit. I gave them the battle personally 2-1. I think that they were saying shit in the first two. I gave Avon Farms the third though, because I feel like that was the round that they was really talking, and the crowd wasn't fucking with it, but they was kind of talking. You know what I'm saying? What you call it though?
Yeah, I'm calling it the same 2-1 Top and Swamp. But see, another thing, a lot of people will go off crowd reaction in this battle instead of actually trying to listen to what they were saying, because the crowd didn't do good at all in this battle, bro. I'm not gonna lie, and you know a lot of people in battle rap go off of that. So if you're going off of that, you probably would go T-Top or Swamp too. But me personally, going off the bars, that's where I would go from. But Avon Farms. Yeah, they third. They third? I'm not sure if it was their second or third where they split their rounds, where they were just going solo. That was the round that they showed their shit.
I think that was the third. That's what they was
Yeah,
getting crazy at.
yeah,
Nah, I definitely, but I gave a battle to T-Top and Swamp. I would definitely like to see more of them niggas.
for sure.
I feel like they got it from the opening round. Like the crowd was fucking with them more.
Yeah,
Respectively. Like sometimes you can't always go off the crowd, but then sometimes you kind of can too. So it's kind of a fucked up thing. Like you just gotta know your own battle rap analysis and listen to the bars and break down or whatever the case may be. But even with that shit, I felt like they were saying more shit at the time. But that, like you said, when them niggas got in them pockets. That's why I think they got that round for real. But I gave it to T-Top and Swamp 2-1, man. I feel like um, shit. Finally, when that battle came on, it was like, all right, we might be getting somewhere with this
yeah,
shit
for sure.
because
Oh, yeah.
This shit is looking kind of crazy right now and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely gave them the battle, man. Who we got next though?
Next, we had Hollow and Hollow Don Calico versus Suge and O-Ray.
I loaded down the
I'm
show.
not gonna lie to
This
you.
battle, yeah, do your thing, man.
This was a lackluster battle, and if anybody been watching us since day one, y'all know I'm huge Hollow the Don and Calico fans, and they disappointed me too on both sides. It just wasn't. It was some highlights in the battle, but I couldn't pick a winner for this battle. I just was disappointed. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Um, if I had to give someone a battle, it would probably be as crazy as this might sound or whatever. I would probably give it to Hollow and Cal simply because like they look better on camera and more in sync than Suge and Old Red. Like Suge telling Old Red like go Old Red stop and saying should I keep rapping?
Yeah,
All that shit is just
yeah,
nasty work right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Suge getting frustrated, they picking up. You can hear him saying, like, you know, I know niggas can hear when niggas saying they, yo, with they last line or whatever, pick it up.
yeah,
But they doing that shit a lot. Like, and you can hear that shit a lot. Yo, I mean, da 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 da. I feel like the chemistry, which for them to be from Jersey, they from the same spot in Hollow and Cal to be from two different
yeah.
family and coast, Midwest and East Coast is just like, you know what I mean? They were just a little bit more in sync for me. And to find out that they had 3 weeks prep for this, I think that it actually showed that it was 3 weeks to prepare for this shit. Like this was a lackluster battle. It actually shows in this fucking battle. And not to mention Old Red and the voice shit. Like
Yeah, the third
this
round,
is
yeah,
this 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 shit, this is the type of shit that like nigga, at this some point it's like, all right, when are we gonna get this together? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you lose your voice every battle. Man, I'm a huge Old Red fan, bro. I feel like Old Red beat a lot of niggas' favorites too. Like that's my nigga. But it's like when that nigga was shut up, I ain't even want to hear him talk. That shit is cringy. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is cringy, you heard? So it's just like nah, man. But yeah, I gave a battle to Hollow and Cal 2-1, man. You know what I'm saying? Old Red in his voice was just crazy, bro. Like that shit was just like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Um, fuck it. I just posted this shit. We gonna keep it moving. Who else we got? Miss Hustle and Danny Myers versus Jerry West and Lou Castro.
yeah. This battle was
Boom.
crazy.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let me say this, man. Let me say this. Um, Miss Hustle and Danny Myers, I don't like that. I don't like that combination. I don't like the EFB shit. Like, just because y'all EFB, I think y'all could team up. And I feel like Lou and Jerry was fire.
They were.
I felt like the energy was there. Um, Now don't get me wrong, Miss Hustle and Danny Myers was definitely saying some shit, man. Like, they was definitely saying some shit. I think I would probably give them the second. Um, on my bugging, or did I give them the first? That's why I said I need to rewatch these shits. I think I gave them the second and gave Lou and Jerry the third, first and third. You know what I'm saying? How you call this shit?
Yeah, man. This battle, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I give it to Jerry West and Luke Castro. I feel like Danny Myers and Hustle, like you were saying, this combination just wasn't. It wasn't it, man. They're really good individually, as you can see. Their highlights sticking out when they're rapping by themselves, but Danny's just gonna be Danny. You know, he's gonna have some yikes and he's gonna have some heavy bars coming. He's gonna have some rebuttals, but it just wasn't. I don't know, man. Even one of Danny rebuttals, it just didn't. It didn't hit like some of Danny rebuttals a lot, right? So
Mhm.
sometimes they don't always hit, but that one, the one he did the other day, it just like it was literally like a 25 to 30 second pause. Like the crowd was completely silent. Like you know what I mean? Like I just feel like the chemistry wasn't like they were trying, but it just wasn't enough, man. Jerry West and Luke Castro really showed why they got on that card. Technically, this is still a NOME, so respect.
I had to agree with you. I had to agree with you on that one. And we got the main event. New Jersey Twerk and Rum Nitty. We got Unorthodox versus Tay Rock and Geechee Gotti. What is they? Every fucking gun title?
Every fucking gun title. And they said that shit every 2 bars, nigga. God damn, they abused the shit. Rock said it in the third by 14 times. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, we need a counter. Somebody's going to put up a video and count that shit. We're going to get a
They
counter.
gonna have to, cause god damn. But as far as the bars go, the first round from Unorthodox was out this world. They started off with the rum, in the alien suit or whatever, the mask, and from there they were just showing their pins, man, bouncing off each other. Man, I can't even. It's like it's like watching their battle over, which is one of the greatest battles in battle rap to me. But it's like watching their battle, but it didn't stop. You know what I mean? Because that first round was legit, probably like 30 minutes. Not 30 minutes, but with reaction and everything, that round was super long.
Guess I pick up with it. Okay, I was about to say. I guess I pick up where you left off.
I dropped the damn episode. My bad.
I think Tay Rock got crazy in the third. I think Unorthodox got crazy in the first. Um, I think it came down to the second for me.
Yeah, the second was that was the round. The third was crazy, but
Here's the thing about 2-on-2s. I
probably
feel like if a nigga in a 2-on-2 do enough to carry the round, like if he's saying some shit and he carry it to a 1-on-1, but he's saying if he Charlie clips the shit, if that third round hit heavy like that, that's a round, my nigga. I'm counting that. T Rock might have Charlie clips it yesterday. That nigga.
Yeah, he was even Geechee was holding the back of Rock's shirt like the old Reed.
Yeah. He might have. So I gave him the third. I ain't gonna hold you. I gave him the first. It might come down to the second for me.
Yeah, this battle was.
So I can't call this. I gotta rewatch this actually clean. I want to watch it straight through. I can't call this one. I can't call a win on this one. This is the only one I knew for sure I didn't have a real prediction on because, like I said, that first, that third, I remember them vividly. I gotta actually rewatch both of their seconds and see what they did in the second because I don't remember both of their seconds too crazy. So I can't call that.
Well, I didn't call the last battle, so I'm gonna call this battle. I had Unorthodox.
I knew you was about to say that.
I had them 2-1.
I'm definitely gonna rewatch this shit, but I knew he was gonna say that.
It's kind of crazy because everybody know I'm like the biggest Tay Rock fan. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, man, it was just like, and then on top of that, the Unorthodox rounds were way longer, so more material, and then use kind of like a overkill, and not like they bited them or anything. They didn't do that, but you get what I'm saying? Just like pointed on, like they didn't stop. So that's why I led with them. Sided with them.
So you gave it to him 2-1. So the event in the whole, the whole, it felt rushed. Like as much time as these niggas prepared, it just felt rushed, bro. It just felt like a thrown together card to me. Like the matchups.
You know what I noticed about this? Other than Danny Myers, a lot of these people on this card are good with preparing with short amount of time. They're good, like not good, like, you know what I mean, that they do it a lot, but I feel like they, you know what I mean, veteran, and they can know how to do it. Like Twerk and Nitty, we know they do that on the regular. Rock is always good. Rock don't.
If that shit don't mesh, might not mesh with a 2-on-2.
No, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is it's just as far as consistency with what I'm getting at. Like, if you could, I feel like if you could be consistent in doing what you do, like, are you right? It don't always translate to the battle, but I feel like it helps. Like DNA and John, right? That's literally what they do. Like, man, that is literally what they do, man. Like, I'm not saying they take short battles, but they speak on in the moment things. You know what I mean? DNA and John are both known for current event bars, like, and just stuff
Yeah,
like
but I'm
in the
speaking on
moment. I'm just saying
the
in
the
the moment, like as far as
the whole event itself. I ain't gonna lie, shit probably got like a 4 out of 10 for me.
damn, yeah, I gave it
Maybe
5 out
four,
of 10 before.
maybe 3.5, maybe.
Yeah, I
It just felt rushed. It
yeah,
just felt
yeah,
thrown together. Old Red in the voice, that shit was crazy.
yeah. I
Trying to
put
get Kid Slade back in the spotlight, that shit kind of crazy
yeah,
because
yeah.
I felt like they wasn't getting reaction when they could have got reaction too.
The crowd was biased.
The crowd was biased and it was shaky.
Yeah.
Um,
I made a post earlier and I asked people to rate the event, and like you said, I seen a lot of under fives, a lot of under fives. So I mean, a lot of people say a
that's
5.
because we really had this year. Like, let's really break down the events that we had. We had some fire events this year. Like the event was fire bullpen, fire event. RBE Divide and Conquer, fire event. You know what I'm saying? Divide and Conquer too.
Yeah,
Um, Remy anniversary card, fire event.
John shit,
Trenches, fire event. The trenches was
crazy,
fire. I
crazy.
felt like I was in the trenches. So we had some good cards this year. You know what I'm saying? Like and basically every month we had basically a card every month for real. So compared to this, even I would say that I would go as far as to say Kings versus Queens 4 might have been better than this.
It was, yeah,
As far as
off
cleanness,
top,
bars, just delivery, just the performance, the atmosphere, and everything. So URL might that's what happens. You compete against your own shit. I feel like Kings versus Queens might have been better than event than this, but this event just felt like it was thrown together.
yeah.
Salute. I see what they trying to do. We all know what's going on, so we ain't gonna pay attention like what's going on. I just like I told you earlier though, like URL to me, niggas say they NBA. Nah, them motherfuckers is McDonald's, man. Niggas is never gonna stop eating McDonald's as long as this shit is in existence now. It will take a motherfucking some fake ass miracle to happen for them niggas to not eat or get no bread. And that's how I feel when it comes to URL. No matter what the URL do, they find a way, they make a way. And this is no shade to the other leagues out there, but like if you're talking about URLs, they number one. The app is already proven whether you like it or not. I had the app for fucking since 2019. Whether you had it once, whether you paid money for that shit once, whether you put bread up for or you didn't like it, the app is still being talked about to this day.
Facts.
That puts them ahead of the game when it comes to their battles and them locking that shit down. They completely stopped dropping battles on YouTube and all that, and shifted the market and did the caffeine deal and all that. I just feel like that was just huge and different for battle rap. I don't feel like no other league was thinking outside, or I wouldn't say that no, but I don't feel like no other league just took them leaps and actually made other moves. Let's not act like URL is not on BET. Like we're talking about URL. Let's not act like Ultimate Freestyle Friday and all that, UFF and all that. Let's not act like we didn't see URL at the BET Awards getting battle rappers on a big stage battling in front of fucking hip hop, in front of, you know what I mean, crowds and shit like that. So you gotta understand, like when it come to transcending shit like that, I just feel like URL is still gonna be number one. I mean, I feel like that's just how I personally feel. Their channel, how many channel subscribers do any other league got? They got 1 million subscribers. How many King of the Dot got? How many RBE got? Like I don't even know if RBE cracked 600,000 yet on a subscriber to. You gotta check them numbers and shit.
This is why we live in a social media age. I can look
I
right.
mean, these are just facts though. When it comes to the facts, I'm gonna give you
You're
the
right.
facts.
You're right. They RB is at 411K.
You see, they double your RBE shit
I'm about to look at
on
KLTD.
YouTube.
KLTD is at 882K, almost at a mil.
URL the only one that got a mil. A million subscribers. You wanna know what's crazy? They have 1 million subscribers on Caffeine as well. They got 1 million followers so I'm pretty sure
And they got one.
URL on Caffeine is the biggest thing over there.
They got 1.42, so they almost at 1.5.
So this is what I'm saying. When it comes to battle rap and URL is just Isn't other shit out here. Niggas is, you know what I mean, don't get caught slipping. Y'all gotta stay on y'all toes. Niggas is trying to take y'all battlers and y'all gotta stay number one. But as far as just being number one, but I feel like for this event, nah, this event really wasn't it. They should have stuck with the Summer Impact. Don't try to start switching it up and hit us with a Summer Impact, a NOME Impact, a Volume Impact with the we don't, yeah, I mean, y'all
Yeah.
niggas is.
See what I
You
don't
know what I
like.
don't understand about battle rap? What niggas don't do? Why don't they make cards like Coast versus Coast or Crew versus Crew? Like battle rap should take advantage of that kind of shit. If it's gun titles or EFB, have 5 members of EFB go up against 5 members of Team Hami or some shit like that. They don't never do that
Well,
kind of shit there.
they did it before with the Goonies and Team Hami.
I
But that
saw that, but that
yeah,
was
that
one.
was one battle.
They
Yeah,
the wrong
that's
crews.
yeah.
They the wrong crews. Like to do that with no disrespect.
I
Because look at the Goonies now. Team Hami is solid always,
super
but
solid. Yeah, and it's a lot of
super
them.
solid. They got hitters over there, but look at the Goonies. Like that was the wrong, you know what I mean, wrong crew to do that shit with. But Coast versus Coast, yeah, yeah, I mean, but I'm talking about as far as like cards, making that shit a thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean, like shit like that. But nah, this event was this shit wasn't good for real. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit was
yeah.
kind of terrible. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
three
what
and a
I
half, maybe 4. I wouldn't even give it a 5. They topped their own shit with Kings versus Queens this year, so. You know what I'm
what I
saying? Then, like I said, they had trenches, bullpen. Niggas had some cars this year, man. RBE Divide and Conquer. 10 battles was fire. One of them shits was outside.
yeah, that shit.
Fire battles. You know what I'm saying? Fire battles. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, you know,
Yeah, yeah. About Gnome Impact, man. Like, what I don't like is Gnome is one of the cards that people are most focused on. Like, not even the fans. I'm talking about the battlers, right? You want to have a great known performance, right? Everybody through the years, you want to have a great known performance. But then in the 2-on-2s, people always say, "Oh, it's like an all-star game, or it's like a," you know what I mean? We're doing it for the fans. So you mix serious with playful. It ain't, you know what I mean? That's why I feel like even though a lot of people said they didn't have a lot of time, but just the concept of it for me, I just feel like it wasn't gonna work because you can't mix. That just don't mix. You know what I mean? That's like you being business oriented and me being bullshit. That shit wouldn't work. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they need to, they're going to come back with a better event after this.
yeah, I was hoping for the best. You know what I mean? I still gave it a 5 out of 10. You know what I mean? So, but it could have been better. I don't think I can't remember the last time I gave a URL event a 5. I
Yeah,
can't.
that shit might get a 3.5 from me, maybe a 4. I'm on the fence with that shit.
Jeez. God damn, son.
The
That's
bugger,
crazy.
I'm on the fence with that shit. But yeah, man, this is the official We Watch Battles recap, man. I think me and DJ was actually kind of on the same page with this one. One battle he ain't called and one battle I ain't called, but for the most part, this was actually a clear ass card to see. Um, some of the battles I do got to rewatch, so I could go ahead and we could go ahead and hit y'all with the individual battle recaps too. You know what I'm saying? This was just the overall known battle by battle card and breakdown and all that. But like I said, man, yeah, I heard what I said, man. Salute to URL though, man. Like I said, niggas ain't gonna never stop watching that shit. So, but they gonna always have us talking. At the end of the day, whether good or bad, them niggas is in the algorithm as well, right along with Easy. Oh, let me see this too. Shout outs to Easy the Block Captain, man. That
Talking
nigga was
shit.
mentioned in every battle that night, man.
And he was
I
trending on
don't. He was mentioned in every
Twitter.
battle that night, bro. Sean was in the comments talking about bet him $100. Somebody said easy bar. Nobody's betting you. That was an easy bet.
That's
My
easy.
niggas, yo, every fucking battle had an easy bar related to a URL. Easy, So shout outs to Easy, the block captain, because if you ain't niggas ain't talk about you or whatever, you ain't doing something right. So nigga, you was mentioned in every motherfucking card
Hey,
at that
it's
yesterday night,
crazy.
nigga.
It's crazy. I know he was watching that shit too. That's crazy. I know he was watching that
He
shit.
reposted the DNA two put what was better, churches or URL. Was they both trash or it was a tie? Trenches had it 71%. So
Yeah, Trenches
so
was
far, niggas is agreeing that the Trenches was a better card. If
Trenches
you
gave
want
that
to talk about the
feel.
better card, let's just talk about the better card. Like, let's be honest, the Trenches niggas was in tune.
Yeah, URL
Niggas
had the
was intact.
names. They had the names, but that don't compare to the battle.
URL had the names, but the Trenches, even when it comes to smoothness and all that RBE shit, I'm gonna put a new poll up and see what event is the best of the year so far. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yes,
that's our official recap, man. Like I said, we'll bring y'all back with the battle by battle, Dre. But I just had to throw that out there. Easy was in every fucking card mentioned that
recap.
yesterday night, man, which was crazy. So salute to that guy, man. He worked here in the algorithm. He just had a movie that just dropped too. Um,
Shout out.
yeah, shout out to Easy the Broadcaster. Shout out to URL. Shout out to all the battles, though, man. Like I said, they do shit that I can't do, so I'm always just be a
So,
fan of it. But you know what I mean, give them up a opinion and perception on it, or whatever the case may be. But the event was definitely lackluster. But salute to URL. I hope they come back with another fire joint. I know Remy got a car next Saturday coming up, so that's the next forward joint. Looking forward. Actually, she got the face offs and all that on YouTube. She just dropped Yoshi and 40 bars not too long ago, probably like 5-6 hours ago now. It's like 12:22 over here, 12:24. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, man, pull up June 24th, Algorithm Wars, man. Live here.
live.
You know what I mean? In the group, you know what I'm saying? It's going down. Um Definitely pull up for that. We got the decision coming up for Elo versus YD and G Wayne versus Black Zod. See who's going to the finals for that. Um yeah, we just working over here. We still got interviews in the tuck. We still got interviews coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see we doing a recap right now, so we still gonna hit y'all with the recaps, reviews, ball breakdowns. We trying to do a little bit of everything, man. Just tap in with us, man. So we support the culture, support us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see our socials. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube. You know what I mean? Join the Facebook group if you want to see all the craziness that go on in the group and all that, man. But until then, we out of here. We watch battle shit, man.
Wewatch Battles.